Hey guys, it is Tuesday. Not gonna lie, this week's probably gonna be pretty boring because I'm back to work, so most of my days I'm just working on work stuff. I did, however, get out real quick. I put on a little workout outfit. I'll link where I got this from because there's a fitness chick I follow on Instagram that I bought this off of. Love the set, but I can't wear like underwear with it, and if I do, I have to wear nude underwear. So to be honest, I don't wear this outfit a lot when I'm working out. You're doing construction outside. I thought I was doing all right. Yeah, I don't wear this a lot because I only have a couple pairs of like nude seamless underwear that I can wear with this. But I just shot that gray bag that I got in the mail from MZ Wallace. We ran to pick up cat food, and I did a 2 birds, 1 stone. I think I told you guys about my laptop. The other day we were using the laptop, maybe I didn't. The other day my cord on my laptop, like it was like being really finicky and it wasn't charging anymore. And then all of a sudden, like we were trying to like move it so that we could charge the laptop and use the laptop. But the cord started smoking and then kind of sparked and flamed for a second, and so now it doesn't work. So I'm gonna run to Best Buy to see if I can find a replacement so that I can use my laptop, because I do use it for work. Most of the stuff I can do on my phone, but having a laptop is definitely important and I need it. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I have a work meeting, and then that's it. Hi, hello. It is Thursday. Back to work this week, and I've been doing a lot of running around Tuesday and yesterday, and I also haven't uploaded last week's vlog yet, so I'm hoping it's up. I'm gonna try and maybe do it tonight. Hopefully it'll be up before this weekend. One of the bartenders at one of the bars for the company I work for, she has a clothing line, and I bought a top, so I'm gonna go pick that up later today. But yeah, there's not really anything going on this week, so got no updates. No real updates. I haven't put on real clothes yet. I'm still kind of wearing pajamas essentially. So yeah, this week has been exciting. Still don't have my car. I was kind of hoping we would get a call that it was available for us to pick up this week, even though she said like within the month. I was like, so like next week? Yeah, it's still not available. Eventually, and then the adventures we will go on, but not quite yet. We do have plans to go visit a friend for his birthday this weekend, so that'll be Saturday, and so we can catch up with some friends, which I'm looking forward to. Adam's a little disappointed that he's going to be missing the UFC fights again, because we've been busy every weekend for the last couple, but I'm excited to catch up with friends. Also not that butthurt about missing the fights. Oh, also yesterday I opened up my Yummy Bear influencer pack and took a couple photos, sent off my photo that I want to post for review. So hopefully I can post that tomorrow on Instagram. I think I was supposed to have it all done within a week, so hopefully I can get that reviewed and posted tomorrow, but I don't know, we'll see. But they sent me 4 packs of Yummy Bear. I don't think I fully showed you guys what was in the pack because I didn't want to fully unwrap it, but they sent 4 packs of Yummy Bear candies and a Yummy Bear water bottle, and then a Yummy Bear hat. And I tried the candies. They're super tasty. I really like the strawberry kiwi. I think they have other flavors than just those 2, but they sent peach and strawberry kiwi. But anyways, if you guys do want to try them, you can use code Stephanie10. I think it's Stephanie10. I'll put the link to their website down at the bottom. But Yummy Bear is like a plant-based Canadian women-owned company, and they support wildlife initiatives, so that's really cool. But yeah, their influencer pack was really cute, and I did all that yesterday. All right, friends, it is Saturday. This week has been very uneventful, but life isn't always exciting. Yeah, this week was mostly work, which I told you guys the other day because that's all I have to talk about. but I figured I'd do a little get ready with me. Like I mentioned, I think yesterday, we're going to a friend's place today. It's a friend's birthday, so we're gonna go hang out for dinner. Yeah, and just have a little friend time, which I'm super excited for. Also gonna bring Unstable Unicorns, my favorite card game. It's the best game ever. But yeah, I figured I would chat with you guys for a little bit before we're out and doing things and do a little get ready with me. Normally I put a hyaluronic acid on my face before I put anything on my face after I shower, but I am out. I need to top that up. But in case you're wondering, I am putting on Ordinary, oh, focus. This is my moisturizer. They're natural moisturizing factors plus HA, so that's what's going on my face right now. Actually, I'm also gonna put a little sunscreen. It looks really overcast today, but those are usually the days that you get most burnt, so just a little facial sunscreen. I had a friend that posted something the other day, and it's like a powder. I have to double check her, maybe Instagram, maybe it was a story, but it's like a powder sunscreen that you can put on over makeup. That is kind of, because obviously sunscreen doesn't last through the whole day, so that seemed really cool, and I should probably look into it because I do not reapply after I've put my makeup on. I also put on my Ordinary caffeine solution under my eyes. Under my eyes, my face is like a sensitive subject sometimes to me. So under my eyes has always been dark growing up, and I don't know if I've really seen a difference putting the caffeine solution under my eyes, but putting something there just makes me feel better about it. Makes me feel like I am doing something. But yeah, I've always struggled with like the color and texture under my eyes, but especially actually as I'm aging. I'm 32 years old now, and my skin is not what it used to be, and it was always a bit of a problem area, but obviously getting older, everything slowly becomes a little bit of a problem area. But I think my like skincare, but also mostly my like makeup regime seems to be like working for me, so I'm gonna share that with you. So if you are looking for something that works for older skin, I'm not saying I'm old, but my skin has obviously aged. I have recently been turned on to the Glossier Skin Perfecting Skin Tint and Stretch Concealer, and it's like my favorite thing. So that's what I'm gonna be wearing today. If you've been following me on social media or in general for a while, I used to wear very regularly a very full face. Also, this is recommended to just like apply with your fingers. So I usually just put it straight onto my skin and then rub it in. But yeah, so I used to, and also running out of this. I need to order this because you have to order it online. But yeah, I used to wear a very full face basically every day, and I don't know if that's like, oh no, it's almost gone. I mean, probably partially because when you put a full face on, suddenly your pores disappear and your skin looks perfect and blah blah blah, and being insecure about so many parts of my face, it would be nice to just cover everything up. I also used to have really bad acne, which if you're following my YouTube channel, you watched my video when I switched to the Ordinary, because it helped my skin. But yeah, I used to wear a very full face, and as I was aging, obviously putting like a full face of makeup just like it started to become more obvious, especially under my eyes. So for a while I was looking for something that wasn't so like aggressive, I guess, on my face and so obvious. And I also feel like I'm kind of more enjoying having something that's like, I want to look like myself. I want to look natural, but I also want to look put together. And I feel like without makeup, I don't always look put together. So anyways, I saw an ad for the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint, and one of the models was like an older woman. So I was like, oh, that's me. So I bought it. Oh, another reason why I wanted less face, not because it was more obvious, but also because in the summertime I wanted to look a little bit more natural. But anyways, so I bought it, and I absolutely love it and will be rebuying it. Also, the concealer lasts forever, so that's also an awesome thing. And I've only used one of, I don't even remember when I bought it, but so far I'm still on the first bottle, the first of both of the foundation. But I tried a couple other concealers, and because I have like fine lines and stuff under my eyes, and I pretty much always have, a lot of concealers don't work. And then when you try to set them, it also is very visible, and because there's a bit of texture and lines under there, I feel like setting it with powder just automatically always made them look dry, and it made it more obvious. Until I found this one. I can set this with powder and it doesn't look completely dry, and I think because, like, okay, look at that difference already, and I've not even put that much on. It's amazing. But because this is kind of like, it like melts onto my skin, and it doesn't really, it feels like it becomes like, I don't know, it like I said, melts into the skin. It kind of becomes part of my skin. Anyways, I am not a makeup artist, and explaining this stuff is not my forte, but it works for me. And I was also telling my mom about it. I was like, yo, you should try this, because I feel for the days you want to put on a face, like you would actually really like this. While we're on the topic of faces and my facial insecurities, we're just gonna be real and transparent here. I also, okay, so I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I have very prominent 11s between my forehead and, between my forehead, between my eyebrows. And that, I've literally had those since high school, and they're only becoming more prominent also as I age, as wrinkles and lines generally do. So over the last couple of years, I have gone on the Botox adventure, and I've had Botox on them a handful of times, and they've never fully gone away. They've softened and a little bit less obvious, but they've never fully gone away, and that's a little bit frustrating, because I feel like I've seen so many stories, and I think maybe it's just a matter of time. I've tried a handful of different people. I've had like, we've tried like topping, like going for follow-ups to like figure out where the Botox froze and where it didn't, and where we need to add and which areas we need to focus on. And anyways, so the most recent time I went, also I'm gonna be doing this for, I'm doing this part of my face for a while, because I just like my concealer to be like in my lines and everything, so that it's like the most part of my skin as possible. But the most recent time I got Botox was about a month ago. I went to the girl who does my lips. She does a beautiful job on my lips. I don't get a lot, but like, she gave me a lip shape, and if you like, even in this lighting, having a lip shape, I never used to have a lip shape on my upper lip. So she also made the bottom, they've decreased a lot, because I got my lips done quite a while ago, like February-ish. So anyways, she is a lip like magician. Just take a minute. So anyways, the girl that does my lips, I figured I might as well just do both in the same place, because it's just a lot easier than going to multiple different places. So a month ago, I was gonna go get a lip top up. I had an appointment. I thought I was gonna have to cancel it because of pregnancy and all that stuff, but since that did not end up happening, I was able to keep my appointment, so silver lining, I guess. But I went for a lip top up, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna tackle the Botox thing again. So when I went, she was like, you know what, I actually want to wait a couple months for your lips still because I don't want to overfill and I don't want there to be any migration past your lips, which I was very grateful for. I'm very grateful that she doesn't just take my money and do what I ask. She's very knowledgeable and wants her work to be as perfect as it can be. So I was grateful for that, but we did do the Botox. And so this is my eyebrows with a considerable amount of Botox in my forehead. It's been a month and I'm starting to see, so we get some up top and it tackles all those fine lines that are at the top because I have a very expressive forehead, and depending on the lighting you can see a little bit of those lines coming back, which is a little bit like, okay, it's only been a month and I'm already seeing these lines, but whatever. I know I metabolize things quickly in my face, I guess, when it comes to Botox. But yeah, it's been a month, but Botox never, even this time around, I told her that I have very strong family genetics, and these muscles, like, so these muscles are like pushing this. Even if we freeze just this part, it's like these muscles that are so much stronger than anything on my face. And so we have yet to tackle that. If you are a Botox lover, Botox, like if you get Botox and you have these problems, please let me know that I am not alone, because I feel like everyone I know that gets it, suddenly their forehead is so smooth, and like this part of my forehead gets really smooth, the top part, and which I'm very grateful for, but it seems my muscles seem to be waking back up. But this is an insecurity for me, and I just feel like it makes me look older. I feel like it makes my face look, I already have very strong features, and I feel like it makes my face look harsher, if that makes sense. And I know it's just like a family trait, but sorry family, it's not a trait that I love. So anyways, I think that the end of August, maybe beginning of September, I should actually make another appointment, because she said in 2 months we could do a little lip top up, and then revisit this if I need a top up, which I believe I do. Yeah, that's all my like facial, well, not all my facial woes. My nose is like another thing that I've always wanted to get fixed and done. It's one of those things that I'm like, it's not the worst. It's really not the worst. It's just certain angles are really, it's very significant and I'm very aware of it. But also it's my nose. I don't know. I used to joke around about how like, oh, if I don't get pregnant, or if we don't get pregnant in like this amount of time, then like I'm gonna go get my nose done. I bought a car instead, so I'm not getting my nose done anytime soon. I also had a thing where I had said I want a nose job by 30. I'm now 32, so that is all of my facial woes. If you have insecurities, you know what, just sometimes it just helps talking about them. And then also when I talk about it, I'm like, this is really not that serious. Why am I so affected by it? I don't know. And I'm not so affected by it, but enough to want to put money into my face. If you are watching this and curious about my makeup application, the parts of my face where my makeup tends to move is where I set. So I generally put a little powder, and what I use is Blend. If you're watching this for the makeup, Blend loose setting powder. It's super lightweight, and I put it under my eyes so that, well, it's a little bit in that crease, but usually I put a little eyeshadow in there too, so it kind of helps. Just so that this part isn't like moving a lot. If I'm just doing a quick face, I sometimes don't set it and my face looks a little bit more like glossy, but I still prefer to set because I feel like my makeup just stays literally all day when I do this. I've been tending to put more makeup kind of along my jawline because of masks, and we're gonna be on a train today to go to our friend's place. Did not rent a car because I'm like, I'm not renting any more cars until I get mine. So yeah, I set around my jawline just so that that doesn't move. I always set kind of in the creases of my nose. I get a little redness around my nose, so that's why. But then I also put blush on and concealer, or not concealer, blush and bronzer on my nose, so it's kind of combats the fact that I just covered it up. But then it looks intentional. But yeah, so I powder my nose because I just put concealer there. Powder here because my mask goes over my nose. I powder a little bit, make sure there's nothing in my creases, because if I powder over my like creases and like some makeup has like set, then it just sets like the creased makeup. Anyways, and then I powder here because I put concealer here, and obviously because my face moves so much, I don't want the makeup to like settle in those lines. So that's like my like base. And now we're gonna put more on. I also need to get new bronzer. Dropped mine the other day, and now all I have left is like a couple crumbs and a little bit that's like in the edges. But I really like Too Faced bronzer. And then I also have a little sample, like mini one that I use when I'm like traveling, so I don't have to bring all my big pieces. And it's a, yeah, Bare Minerals, I believe is the brand of my small one. Yeah, this little Bare Minerals bronzer I also really like. But yeah, I usually save that for when I need to like pack an overnight bag. Also, if there's anything you guys ever want to know or want me to talk about or share, please let me know in the comments, because like on weeks, which is the majority of them, when I am not doing anything, let's just chat. Let's just hang out. But let me know what you want to chat about. I generally do like the same makeup pretty much every day. A little bit of like this taupey kind of natural color in my crease. And the palette that I use the most, by the way, for all you makeup people, if you're a makeup person, I don't know why you're watching this, but if you're not a makeup person, you want to know how regular people do their face, I'm using the Shade and Light Eye palette by, I guess it's just KVD makeup. It's not Kat Von D anymore, but there's just so many good colors in here, and I generally don't, like for my everyday, day-to-day, don't put much on, so I like it for that reason. Anyways, my camera's blinking at me like the time. Maybe I've been filming for too long. Nothing to say here, just figured since I started to get ready with me, at least I would show you guys what I look like now that I've gotten ready. Just put on my Urban Decay like setting spray, a little bit of my Becca highlighter, and I mean the lighting, I only have a ring light on in here, so the lighting is kind of whatever, but ta-da!